Hello, friends. Welcome back to more trading signals for cryptocurrencies. Today is the 15th of March. So, right now, I'm kind of confused. I'm kind of surprised because I really expected to see a massive drop, a massive crash around these days. I actually told you in my Twitter account. So, I was expecting a correction or a series of corrections around the 14th to the 17th of January. Right now, it's the 15th, so we still have some time, but I'm surprised because the price is really the price action has been really strange, and it's been kind of bullish in a way that I really haven't. I was not really expecting this. Like I said, for example, on Solana, we have this position right here. I highlighted this area because you can see the white boxes and the white arrows. So I was expecting to see the correction come up to at least the third or the fourth level, which are 84 or 80 on Solana, respectively. But as you can see, we bounced off the second level and we have reached actually a new structure. So from this structure, we have this first level around 91 and the second, so 94. The highest position so far was 93, uh, technically in the middle of these two ranges. If it bounces from this area from 90, we can maybe see a push a little bit higher to the second level. That's what we can expect on Solana. But yeah, I like I told you, I have a short. I still have the short around 88, 87. But this is kind of surprising me. So if this continues, I'm going to possibly close the short either on minor losses or going just with break even, because I've been waiting for a long time already. I've been waiting for a long time, weeks already, for the price to drop to maybe 80, which happened on the last week. But I was expecting a further breakdown. So around 77 and then 74. That was what I was expecting. It really didn't play out. In fact, the price started to pump. And if we see on the daily, we're going to see that Solana has it had around almost 6 consecutive green days. If we go to other coins, for example, if we go to Ethereum, we're going to see Ethereum had already looks like 8 consecutive green days. This is a lot. Okay, to have 8 consecutive days, I have never seen that. I have only seen either 6 or 5. Even 7 is a little bit too much. So all of these consecutive green days, I mean, that kind of tells me it could drop and it should drop. But just by looking at the price action, man, again, I have been surprised to say the least. Now, still, the trend is very bearish. Okay, we're still in the bear market. We're not going to see, for example, Ethereum go to this area. Okay, recover all of the gains that we lost on January and February. That's not going to happen uh, until much, much later. So we'll have to take some even months before that we can even see those prices again. But it's at least going up. I mean, look at this. It already achieved a higher position right now on Ethereum. And if we go to Solana, not so much, because Solana already on the other. It's still not a high, not a much higher position than the other one, which was 94, the limit. But yeah, I mean, look at this. If we go to the previous cycle, this is what it looks like. So I am kind of thinking that we are located somewhere around this area. So this is obviously on the weekly time frame, and you can see it turns green after some time. But if we go to the current cycle, and if we go back to the weekly chart, we can see it's already turning green. So already not official, and we have to close this. Okay, this has to close. Um this has to close. The candle has to close, and this is basically the start of the next week. So we have to wait 6 or 7 days for this to close. So it could change the color, it could change, but if it actually closes green, it kind of will be a surprise to me because I don't know, guys. I mean, I was expecting a further collapse, a further downwards movement, a very powerful downtrend. So that hasn't happened yet. The price still very much in range, but it's looking like it's turning bullish in some fashion. So we'll have to see what happens. But I mean, look at this. Let's see Ethereum, for example. And Ethereum also, when once it turns green on the weekly, it starts to pump to a good level. Again, not enough to recover the losses that we saw on January, but it still pumps to a good level. And if we go to the current cycle and look at Ethereum, already turning green as well. So again, like I told you with Solana, we need some confirmation. Okay, we need this to close green in order for actually to actually be bullish. Right now, it's kind of bearish. So we have to wait another 6 or 7 days for that confirmation to happen. But yeah, it's been surprising to me to say the least. Now, in my predictions, the other range that we could possibly see more corrections is around the 17 to 19. Okay, but that range is also has some conflict because I also see possible green days, so maybe a lot of volatility, which actually was also what I was expecting for this week, for these days, because I forgot to tell you and I forgot to check the chart that I draw. But basically, it also showed green days for the 14 or the 15. Now, obviously, that corresponds to mostly just today because out of yesterday and today, this Sunday is the best day in terms of price movement. Not only was way more volatile, but also achieve a higher position than the previous 5 days. So yeah, it's going to be like that, guys. Anyways, I believe that I don't have much to tell you guys. I mean, nothing really changed in the charts. This is what I'm looking at right now. My invalidation comes if we don't see corrections for the next within the next, I don't know, 5 days, because look, we saw a very weak attempt to go in red with the 10 hours on the 13th of March. That didn't really last for a lot of time. We basically only one day or something like that, 1.5 day maybe at most, and the price then jumps again. Okay, this can be seen on every single coin. A very weak downtrend, very short-lived. So we'll have to see how it goes. Anyways, my friends, that's all I have for you. Okay, so have a good time. Take care. Share and subscribe and like the video, whatever. I'll see you guys next time.